Let's talk about a crazy idea. What if a single $100 bill could become $1 million? It sounds like something out of a movie. Lottery ticket fantasy. Once in a lifetime lucky break. Most people would hear that and just laugh. They'd say, impossible. A scam. Wishful thinking. The gap between $100 and $1 million feels massive. Our brains can barely process it. It's like trying to jump to the top of a skyscraper in one leap. But it's not about a leap. It's about taking the stairs one step at a time for a very long time. This isn't fantasy, it's math, a secret the wealthy have used for generations. Not a get-rich-quick scheme or a risky bet. It's a slow, steady, powerful force working in the background. Simple to understand, powerful enough to transform your financial future. It doesn't care if you're rich or poor, if you're a genius or an average person. It cares about two things: time, consistency, and it all starts with that first humble $100. Forget what you think about getting rich. Fast cars, flashy lifestyles, overnight success stories on social media. The real path is quieter, less exciting. It's honestly a little boring, but real and achievable if you learn the rules and play the long game. It's not about how much you make at your job. It's about what you do with the money you have, no matter how small. That's the key. The journey from $100 to $1 million is a marathon, not a sprint. Your most powerful tool for that marathon is compound interest. We'll break it all down, demystify the concept, show step-by-step how $100 can start the journey to $1 million. Exact numbers, the timeline, the mindset. You'll see why time is your greatest ally. So what is this magical force? Let's break it down into the simplest terms possible. Imagine you have a small plant. You water it and it grows a little. Now imagine that plant grows a tiny fruit. Inside that fruit is a seed. You plant that seed and now you have a second plant. Both plants grow their own fruits with seeds. Soon you have a whole garden. All of it started from one single seed. That's the core idea behind compound interest. It's your money making money. Then that new money starts making its own money. It creates a chain reaction of growth. Let's compare it to something we're all familiar with. Simple interest. With simple interest, you earn interest only on your original investment. If you invest $100 and earn 10% per year, you get $10 every single year. After 3 years, you'll have your original $100 plus $30 in interest, for a total of $130. It's predictable, but it's slow. It's like your plant growing a little taller each year, but never producing any new seeds. Compound interest, on the other hand, is completely different. It pays you interest on your original money and on the interest you've already earned. It's a snowball rolling down a hill, picking up more snow and getting bigger and faster as it goes. Let's use that same $100 with a 10% return, but this time, it's compounding. In the first year, you earn $10, just like before. Your total is now $110. Here's where the magic happens. In the second year, you don't earn interest on just the original $100. Okay, let's get practical. You have $100. It doesn't seem like much, and the temptation is to spend it. A nice dinner, a new video game, a couple of shirts. It can disappear in an instant. But what if you chose to plant that $100 instead? Let's say you find an investment that gives you an average annual return of 10%. This is a realistic, long-term average for the stock market, like investing in a simple S&P 500 index fund. We're not talking about risky day trading. We're talking about a proven, long-term strategy. So you put your $100 into this investment. You don't touch it, you just let it sit. After 1 year, your $100 with a 10% return will grow to $110. You've made $10. Big deal, right? You're probably thinking, I could make $10 in an hour at a minimum wage job. And you'd be right. In the beginning, the growth is almost laughably small. It feels insignificant. This is the point where most people get discouraged and give up. They don't see the immediate massive results they were hoping for, so they pull their money out or just stop caring. This is the first and most critical test of patience. You have to understand that you're not just earning $10. You're building a foundation for something much, much bigger. Now let's add a crucial ingredient: consistency. That first $100 was just the seed. To really make it grow, you need to water it. Let's say that in addition to that initial $100, you decide to invest another $100 every single month. That's about $3.33 a day. It's the cost of a fancy coffee. Let's fast forward. You've stuck with the plan. You started with $100 and you've been diligently adding another $100 every single month. It's now been 5 years. How does your investment look? Let's do the math. You've invested a total of $6,100 of your own money, $100 initially plus $100 per month for 60 months. But your account balance isn't $6,100. Thanks to the power of compound interest, assuming that same 10% average annual return, your investment would now be worth approximately $7,880. That means you've earned about $1,780 in pure profit. Your money has made you money completely passively. Think about that for a moment. Nearly $1,800 has been generated just by letting your money sit and grow. This is where the feeling starts to change. It's no longer a laughably small amount of money, it's a significant sum. That's enough for a nice vacation, a down payment on a used car, a serious emergency fund. And you earned it not by working extra hours, but by being smart and consistent with the money you already had. The snowball is still small, but it's picked up enough snow that you can see it clearly. It's no longer just a few flakes. It's a real tangible ball of money that is starting to gain its own momentum. Let's break down the growth in that 5th year alone. At the beginning of year 5, your balance was around $6,250. By the end of year 5, it grew to that $7,880 figure. In that 1 year, your investment grew by over $1,600. Remember how in the first year, you only made about $68 in interest? Now, your interest is earning interest, and your contributions are supercharging the growth. The machine is starting to work harder for you. This 5-year mark is a critical psychological milestone. You've proven to yourself that the system works. Welcome to your 10-year investing anniversary. You've been a model of consistency, never missing your $100 monthly contribution. Let's check in on your investment. Over these 10 years, you personally put in $12,100. $100 to start, $100 a month for 120 months. That's a respectable amount of savings. But your account balance tells a more exciting story. With a steady 10% annual compound return, your portfolio is now about $20,655. That's over $8,500 in pure profit. More than 2/3 of what you contributed came from returns. This is a major turning point. Your money is doing serious heavy lifting. Look at year 10 alone. Start of year, about $18,670. End of year, $20,655. A gain of nearly $2,000 in 1 year. You only added $1,200 that year. The investment earned about $800 on its own. Investment-generated money is now a big part of new gains. The student is becoming the master. The snowball is getting big now. It's rolling faster, picking up more snow each rotation. Growth is no longer linear. It's visibly exponential. A wealth graph would bend upward much more steeply. The boring part of investing becomes incredibly rewarding. You look at your balance and see money that can change your life. It's a safety net. It's a down payment on a house. It's the freedom to take a risk or change careers. It's financial peace of mind built 1 month at a time. There's a powerful mindset shift now. You no longer see $100 a month as a sacrifice. You see it as fuel for your wealth-building engine. You might start increasing it. 10 years in, you stop being a skeptic and become a believer. You've seen proof. You're hooked on compounding. Throughout all these examples, there's one variable that is more important than any other: time. The amount of money you start with matters. The rate of return you get matters. But nothing, absolutely nothing, is as powerful as the length of time you let your money compound. Time is the magic ingredient, the secret sauce that makes the whole recipe work. It's the fuel for the compounding engine. The more time you have, the more dramatic the results will be. This is why the single most important piece of financial advice anyone can give you is to start investing as early as humanly possible. Even a few years can make a monumental difference. Let's illustrate this with a simple story of 2 friends, Amy and Ben. Amy starts investing at age 25. She follows our plan, investing $100 per month. She does this consistently for just 10 years and then stops completely. At age 35, she has contributed a total of $12,000. She then never adds another penny, simply letting her investment grow. Ben, on the other hand, waits to start. He begins investing at age 35, the same age Amy stopped. He also invests $100 per month. To catch up, he invests every single month until he is 65. Ben invests for 30 years, contributing a total of $36,000. Now let's look at their results when they both turn 65. Amy would have approximately $335,000, assuming a 10% return. She only put in $12,000 of her own money. Ben would have only about $207,000. Amy ends up with over $128,000 more than Ben, despite investing $24,000 less. How is this possible? It's because Amy's money had an extra 10 years to compound. Those first 10 years are the most powerful because they create the foundation that the rest of the growth is built upon for decades. Okay, so you're convinced. You understand the math, you see the power of time, and you're ready to start. The big question is, where do you put your money to get this magical compound interest? The world of investing can seem intimidating with confusing jargon and endless options, but getting started can be incredibly simple. You don't need to be a Wall Street expert or a stock-picking genius. For most people, the best approach is simple: low-cost index funds, ETFs, exchange-traded funds. Not financial advice, educational overview. An index fund is like a basket holding tiny pieces of many companies. Example, an S&P 500 index fund holds the 500 largest US companies. Buy a share, and you're instantly diversified across those companies. Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, hundreds more. That reduces your risk. Instead of betting on one company, you're betting on the US economy to grow over the long term. Historically, that's been a very good bet. The S&P 500 has averaged about 10% annually over decades. Getting started is easier than ever. There are many reputable brokerages like Vanguard, Fidelity, Charles Schwab. They let you open an account online in minutes with no minimum. You can set up automatic transfers from your bank for $100/month, putting your savings on autopilot. Set it and forget it is powerful because it removes emotion from the equation. You won't be tempted to sell when it's down or buy when it's high. You just keep investing, month after month, year after year, letting compound interest work its magic. Beyond stock index funds, consider retirement accounts like a 401k if your employer offers one, an IRA, individual retirement account. These accounts offer tax advantages that can supercharge growth. Don't get paralyzed by options. Pick a simple, low-cost, diversified index fund, set up automatic contributions, and start. We've covered a lot of ground. We started with the seemingly impossible idea of turning $100 into $1 million. We broke down the simple but powerful mechanics of compound interest. We walked through the numbers, watching a small, consistent investment grow from a few $100s into a life-changing sum over the decades. We saw with clear examples that the single most powerful tool at your disposal is time. The conclusion is inescapable. Building significant wealth is not a privilege reserved for the lucky or the high-earning. It is available to anyone who has patience. It is available to anyone who has discipline. It is available to anyone who has the willingness to start. The journey will be long, and it will require unwavering consistency. There will be years when the market is down, and your account balance might even shrink. This is where most people panic and sell, locking in their losses. But if you understand the power of compounding, you'll know that these downturns are simply opportunities to buy more shares at a discount. You must have the conviction to stay the course, to keep investing your $100 every month, regardless of the news headlines or market noise. Your focus should not be on the next year, but on the next 20 years, 30 years, 40 years. Think about what you can do today, right now. Can you find $100 in your budget, skip a few expensive coffees, cancel a subscription, eat out one less time this month? That small sacrifice today is a down payment on your future financial freedom. It's a gift to your future self, the self that will have a massive safety net, the ability to retire comfortably, the freedom to pursue passions without worrying about money, and the power to leave a legacy for your family. The cost of starting is small, but the cost of waiting is immense. Every day of delay is a day of lost compounding, gone forever. So don't just read this and feel inspired for a moment. Take action. Open that investment account. Set up that automatic transfer. Plant your first $100 seed today. It will be the single best financial decision you ever make. The path from $100 to $1 million is not a secret trick. It's a proven roadmap. It's slow, it's steady, and it's real. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Your journey to financial independence begins with a single dollar. Put to work. Start now. Your future is waiting.